Life is like a flowing river. Time, just like water, never stops for anyone. Yet, many of us fail to value this precious gift until it slips away. To understand the true value of time, let me tell you the story of a lazy boy whose life completely changed when he learned this powerful lesson. The boy who loved comfort. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Rohan. Rohan was kind-hearted, polite, and had big dreams. But he had one major weakness: he was extremely lazy. He always postponed everything. If his mother asked him to fetch water, he would say, "I'll do it later." If his father told him to help in the fields, he would reply, "Let me rest first." When it came to his studies, he often thought, "There's plenty of time. I'll prepare tomorrow." Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet Rohan's habit of delaying never changed. The village fair. One day, the village announced a grand fair. There were competitions, games, and rewards for the winners. Rohan's friends were excited. They practiced hard, running races, preparing speeches, and showcasing their talents. Rohan also wanted to participate. He dreamed of winning prizes and being praised. But instead of practicing, he spent his days lying under the banyan tree, eating snacks, and saying, "Why hurry? I'll start tomorrow." Finally, the day of the fair arrived. His friends performed brilliantly and received applause and gifts. When it was Rohan's turn, he failed miserably. He couldn't even run properly in the race, nor could he complete his tasks. People laughed and said, "He is always sleeping and wasting time. How can he succeed?" That day, Rohan felt ashamed. But his laziness was stronger than his shame. Within a few days, he forgot everything and went back to his old ways. The wise teacher. In the same village lived an old wise teacher. He had observed Rohan's habits for a long time. One morning, he called Rohan and said, "Son, I want you to do me a favor. Go to the town market tomorrow and buy some seeds. But remember, you must plant them the very same day." Rohan agreed. The next day, he went to the market, bought the seeds, but instead of planting them, he thought, "I'm tired. I'll plant them tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. He kept delaying, and the seeds spoiled. When the teacher asked him, Rohan said, "I forgot, sir. I'll do it later." The teacher smiled sadly and replied, "Rohan, seeds are like time. If you don't use them at the right moment, they go to waste. Once lost, you cannot get them back." These words touched Rohan's heart, but still, his habit of delaying continued. The sudden realization. Years passed. Rohan grew into a young man. He was still lazy and wasted his time in sleep, games, and gossip. One day, he saw his childhood friends. They had become successful. One was a teacher, respected by everyone. Another ran a business and supported his family. Some had jobs in the city and were living well. Meanwhile, Rohan had nothing. No skills, no money, and no respect. He depended on his parents for everything. That evening, he sat alone under the same banyan tree where he used to waste his time. Tears rolled down his eyes as he thought, "If only I had used my time wisely, I would have also been successful like my friends. But now, it's too late." At that moment, the old teacher came and sat beside him. He looked at Rohan and said, "Son, do you now understand the value of time? Time is the greatest wealth. If you waste it, you waste your life. You can earn money again if it is lost, but you can never get back lost time." These words struck Rohan like lightning. For the first time, he truly realized how much of his life he had wasted. The change. From that day, Rohan decided to change. He woke up early, helped his parents, and started working in the fields. Slowly, he also began to study again. At first, it was hard. His mind wanted comfort, but he remembered his wasted years and pushed himself. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. His laziness faded, replaced by discipline. The same villagers who once laughed at him now admired him, saying, "Look at Rohan. He has changed completely. He works hard and values time." It took time, but eventually, Rohan built a small business of his own. He was not the richest man in the village, but he had respect, peace, and happiness, things he once thought he could never achieve. The lesson. Rohan's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Time is free, but it is priceless. Once lost, it can never return. Laziness steals opportunities, while discipline creates success. Every morning we wake up with 24 golden hours in our hands. Some people use them wisely to build their dreams, while others waste them and later regret it. Remember, you don't have control over yesterday, but you do have control over today. If you use your time wisely, your future will shine. Closing motivation. Dear friends, ask yourself, Are you living like Rohan in his lazy days, or like Rohan after he realized the value of time? Never postpone what you can do today. Whether it's studying, working, exercising, or chasing your dreams, start now. Because tomorrow is never promised. As the saying goes, lost wealth can be regained, lost health can sometimes be recovered, but lost time is lost forever. So, respect time, respect life, and success will surely follow.